BBS. BBS. Blackberg Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television! Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.
REED-BBS. BBS. Bomb Squad. Deontay Wilder versus ZHILEI ZHANG will be added to the light heavyweight unification, the light heavyweight bout to proclaim an undisputed champion between Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol, June the 1st in Saudi Arabia. Added to that card, Deontay Wilder versus ZHILEI ZHANG. Also, we got Daniel Dubois versus Filip Hrgovic. So just like that, what was already a historic light heavyweight undisputed championship card has now become juicy, like Biggie fucking Smalls and shit. Wilder versus Zhang. That's going to be a barn burner. Now, both Wilder and Zhang are coming off losses to Joseph Parker and can ill afford a second consecutive loss. Wilder, of course, one of boxing's preeminent punchers. 43 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw. 42 of his 43 wins by KO. Literally has an excuse for every blemish on his record. All of them. Lame, pathetic excuses. The latest of which involves the travel back and forth to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia for the loss to Joseph Parker. No mention of the fact that Parker also traveled back and forth, but I guess only Wilder was affected by that. But I digress. And there's still the not-so-subtle hints that Wilder makes of Fury cheating, glove gate, dirty tactics, etc. Mark Breland spiking his water, the heavy ring walk suit. Y'all remember all that bullshit. But now even the Wilderettes are smelling Deontay's bullshit for what it really is. Bullshit. ZHILEI Big Bang Zhang. He's trying to get people to call him Big Bang Zhang because it, of course, rhymes. But it's actually Zhang. 26 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 21 KOs. He's a 2-time Olympian, 2008 silver medalist. Wilder won bronze in those same Olympics for what it's worth. Zhang is pretty much, until late, has been the boogeyman of the division. Moved to the States. He's out of New Jersey, I think. He's based there. Good, fun guy. Nice personality that comes through the fact that English is not his first language, but he likes to show his personality. Big smile. He says, forget about it. That's like one of the few English words that I've heard ZHILEI ZHANG use. Good dude, though. Against Joshua in the 2012 Olympics. I told you Zhang was a 2008 Olympic silver medalist. He also went to the 2012 Olympics where he ran into AnthonyJoshua. He got dropped in the second round, Zhang did, by a series of Joshua right hands. Although he had some success with left hooks in the first round. That's a good amateur fight to check out, Joshua versus ZHILEI ZHANG, when you get a chance. Zhang is best known for beating the brakes, the brake pads, the calipers, the rotors, and the fucking dust boots off of Joe Joyce. He stopped him twice. First fight was more of an accumulative beatdown where he closed up Joyce's eyes, so they had to stop the fight. Second fight, he just totally stretched Joe Joyce face first. Knocked him the fuck out. His other loss was to Hrgovic. Zhang lost to Hrgovic. Now, counter right hand to the head appeared to have dropped Hrgovic near the end of the first round. It appeared to, but in actuality, Zhang had cupped Hrgovic behind his head and forced him to the canvas. Although Hrgovic never complained to the ref, which, if he get knocked down, let the ref know. Hrgovic didn't. Now, he did hurt Hrgovic and beat him up in the 6th round of that fight, but as has become his norm, ZHILEI ZHANG, he fatigued, and Hrgovic woke the fuck up a little bit And overall, Zhang landed the more telling shots in the fight, just as he did versus Joseph Parker recently. Hell, he dropped Parker twice, and at times it seemed Parker just might be on the brink, on the verge of being stopped. But yet again, ZHILEI ZHANG, he finished poorly. Now, what we do know is Zhang's conditioning has decreased since 2021. Since 2021, literally, this motherfucker has weighed more and more with each ensuing fight, 7 straight fights, culminating with weighing 291 motherfucking pounds versus Joseph Parker. So do we really need to wonder why ZHILEI ZHANG finishes poorly? No, we don't. This fight is Zhang early or Wilder late. It's the only way this one can end. Zhang early, Wilder late. Both men can crack. Both men have very exploitable frailties. Wilder struggled in the past with southpaws like Luis Ortiz. But he has what I call rescue power. Rescue power. Meaning his power can rescue that ass. His power can snatch victory from the jaws of defeat in any round, any part of any round, all 12 rounds. That's the type of power Wilder has. So if Zhang drops bombs on Wilder, if he drops some bombs on Wilder, as he did Joyce and Parker, then he sends Wilder to the back of the line to glorified opponent status. It'll be that bad for Wilder if he gets beat by ZHILEI ZHANG. But if Zhang finishes this fight poorly, if he starts strong, which he always does, and if he finishes poorly, which he always seems to do, ZHILEI ZHANG will literally end up getting finished his damn self. Now, I'll give more Daniel Dubois, Philip Ergovin thoughts in due time. I'll speak on that later, in later videos. But for now, subscribe, comment. Remember, sharing is caring. Love tap and or bitch slap that like button for your boy. And shout out to the homies at fightbeat.com. Can you step to this? REED-BBS, BBS, Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television! Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.